Hey, shop at Teesprings for all your goods merchandise. We got what you need. You need shirts? No problem. You need mugs? No problem. You ain't got no money? Problem. Get the red suit, get the monkey, raise some money, buy a shirt.
What the was that?
WTF part 2, second one here.
That's what happens around here when there's a lot of weird stuff that happens in the news recently, and it was kind of funny because
and I actually show up to the studio.
That's the also funny part about it is that there was a couple of news stories that came out, so now we got a couple of news stories to talk to you guys about. So today's news story.
This isn't going to be depressing like the elephant one.
I mean, no.
All right. I don't like the way this sounded.
No. Maybe. I don't know. It depends on how you look at it.
All right.
Actually, I would think that it would be good marketing for an insurance company. So if you think back to your insurance, we'll talk about automobile insurance because that's what this entails.
We talking about like this, like the old Fred liability only because we can't afford insurance.
Yeah. Maybe not that far back.
Or
let's talk about like you actually have a stable job now.
Oh, okay.
All
So
right.
not the one where we're actually making copies of somebody else's insurance and putting our name on it?
Never say that out loud again. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Long time ago.
No, I have no idea what you're talking about. No, not that at all.
The old Rodney D. Young.
But
anyway, go ahead.
Your regular insurance company. Do you feel like if you were to be in an accident, that they would sufficiently take care of the problems as far as maybe?
I'm fortunate enough to go with Jake from State Farm.
There you go.
To freaking Cliff Paul.
Yeah, like a good neighbor, State Farm's there.
Exactly.
Whenever you need us, we'll be out there to take care of your
correct.
issue. All right, so if you destroyed your car, they'd replace it. If you injured another person, do you feel like they'd take care of them too?
Depends whose fault it is.
Oh, well, let's talk about fault right now.
Great segue. All right.
In Missouri.
In Missouri.
There is a court case that just reached a settlement.
Okay.
Involving a man and a woman who have gone unnamed. For good reason for the story. They've gone unnamed. And
is that your choice or is that?
No, that's actually just how it's actually been. Like
okay,
in the
anonymous.
settlement, everybody's their names are just initials. It's like MB and MO.
To protect the innocent.
To protect the innocent.
The innocent.
There was an injury involved in a car. Okay. We will call it an accident.
Okay.
There was a car accident that happened that was injured another party. This party happened to be inside the car. So you're like, okay, if they're both inside the car, how are they injured? Through sex!
Through sex! All right. You know, nothing, well, I can't say nothing good comes out of sex, but.
Depends on how you look at it.
That's very true.
And in this case, nothing good came out of sex.
That's right.
In Missouri, there is a woman who just settled a case with Geico where she was on a date, and in that date, her and her partner, the owner of the car, decided they would have unprotected sex. And through said unprotected sex...
Does this mean that they didn't have seatbelts on?
They did probably not have seatbelts. No,
not in that context.
I don't know if you've ever had sex in a car before. I think seatbelts are a little too restricting for them to really actually...
It depends if you're into that.
I mean, if you're into that, maybe it actually works for you. But we're going to assume that the seatbelts are off. There was a lot of things that they could have used for protection that were not on as well.
Okay.
But seeing that this was happening in the car, she was injured through contracting an STD from the owner of the car.
Oh, what?
Yes. Through the owner of the car, he was negligent in informing her that he had a throat tumor, which carried HPV.
Okay.
So through their sexual contact, if it's in the throat, I'm wondering what was really happening.
Exactly. What was he doing?
What was really happening if it was in his throat? Or maybe, I don't have HPV, so I don't know the full extent of how you can contract it, but I know who better to not wear the condom with it. So in the situation that happened, she was unfortunately contracted HPV from said gentleman who was aware of his diagnosis. So since her injuries took place in the car, Geico was at fault.
How? How is that even possible?
Geico actually fought it, but because there was legal precedent, I guess, in Missouri. Somehow there's some type of legal precedent. It went to arbitration. Through arbitration.
Real quick, how many times has this happened in Missouri?
I don't know. You know what? That's not. Look, hold up. We're gonna talk about it. I'm gonna tell you my feelings on this in a second. But through arbitration, they agreed on $5.2 million. That's through arbitration. So who knows how much he was asking at the very beginning? So $5.2 million if you get HPV. My whole thing, we should all be having sex in cars. It's like, because that's the best backup plan. So, yeah, exactly. Hey, look, I make a poor decision and I get something out of this, I'm gonna make sure I get paid. Basically, don't date anybody who doesn't have their car insured by Geico.
Yeah, it only works with Geico. I want to see this commercial with the little with the little Geico dude.
Yeah, and he was like, you want to get it on?
What is it that you are doing? What is it that you are doing? Oh my God, you're going so fast and up and down. And what is this? Oh no, wait.
I would sign up with it. As a matter of fact, I might be thinking about getting Geico right now, because if they do that, if I get into a car accident, I know I'm good. If they're going that far, I know I'm good no matter what happens.
I'm telling you right now, you make that commercial, their stock's going up.
Yeah. It should at that point. Everybody should be signing up with Geico, or at least date somebody who's insured by Geico. You should be like, hey, are you married? Do you have any kids? And are you insured?
Yeah.
With a Geico.
Yeah, and it's Geico Planned Parenthood partnership. Let's do it.
There you go. They should.
You heard it here on the goods. I'm telling you right now.
Geico branded condoms.
There you go. With the little gecko on it. And it grows.
They're all green.
They're all green.
All right, Manny, take us home.
Oh man. Hey, that sounds like a pretty freaking crazy ass story.
Yes.
And you know what? WTF never disappoints.
No.
So, why the hell did you start here?
I have no idea.
We have all these shows that you can watch. We got some top fives. We got a bunch of stuff that you can watch. But no, let's listen and to some crazy stories. But you know what? Hey, we love doing them for you. So
yes,
if there's any suggestions or any stories that you guys have read that you'd like for us to research and talk about, let us know. Comments below, and we'll be sure to definitely to look into that.
All right.
Hit us up on hit us up on Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. Hit us up. I'll probably be the only one to answer you back. Feel free to hit to go on Amazon or Teespring and look at all our awesome merch that you can buy. And of course, subscribe and Patreon.
Yes.
Donate anything that you can. Anything is appreciated. We have a lot of giveaways that we can give to you for everyone that donates a little something for us.
All right.
All right. For Aspen and Art and wait, I already said that. For Aspen, Art, and Carla, whoever the hell they're at, I'm Manny.
I'm Terrence.
And we'll see you next time.
Real quick, if you're still here, because we do these into the video little blooper things. If you're still here, look down. There's a link here for Patreon. If you guys like the show, please give us money. Give us money. We'll take a penny. We'll take a nickel. We'll take a dime. We'll take $1. We have some stuff on there that we're giving away on Patreon if you do contribute, because trust me, we need help. We need help. We want to buy new equipment, and we need an editor. Somebody who doesn't have to stay up in the middle of the night. Or they'll have to stay up in the middle, but I won't have to do it. So please, down, patreon.com/thegoods. It's in the link. Please do it. We appreciate it. Top flight.